Hi everyone, I wanted to make a video of my Rainbow D4 SE. Um, I really like this model because when I was growing up, my parents actually bought this model Rainbow new, so that's kind of how I, learned about Rainbow, and I always really loved that vacuum because, they work so well, and it kind of, got me started on liking rainbows and collecting them. Uh, this one there's a lot that, well, power wise, this was pretty much the same as the D4, as far as I'm aware. But this is the first Rainbow to have an electric hose with the electric built into the hose and not having a wire running on the outside of it. You have your attachments just like the D4. Everything's pretty much the same in that respect. They changed the colors up. I like the color scheme of these. It's really nice looking, I think. Let me show you the attachments that came with these. You have your coil cleaning adapter, your floor brush, your power nozzle, you have your jar sprayer, and here's another new old stock part I found that you never ever see. It's this little airflow adapter for when you're using it as an air purifier. Pretty nice to have. They don't really do anything, but it's just nice to have something that you don't see or find often, or really ever. Then also, this is another new old stock piece that I bought. It's the Aero rug tool, but it's made when this wasn't, these did not come standard. This was optional back then. I don't even know, I'll check the manual. I don't even know if these were offered in the manual as, optional accessories, because you don't really see these. I think these might have just been something that dealers had or somebody requested them and wanted to purchase it separately, but it was not, I don't think it was one of your normal optional accessories that you would have found listed in the manual. As far as I'm aware, this should be your first model that had the Rainbow mate, which was obviously a big game changer for your Rainbow, because it's kind of like a sidekick with an Electrolux, same thing. You have a motor that drives a brush roll, which I should clean that brush roll, there's a little bit of hair on it. Have a circuit breaker if you stall it out too much. This one's in really good shape. Nice accessory to have. We got carpeted stairs, your upholstery, your dog bedding, car upholstery, and seats. And then this hose down here is your electric hose with the electric running through it. And you have your handle then. Your handle obviously was different, pump style. No trigger. When you plug the electric hose in the power nozzle, it has power constantly. The only time it shuts off is when you shut the vacuum off. And this did not have any type of locking button, which I find on some of these, sometimes they'll come loose and then it'll pull the pigtail connector out and you have to plug them back in and put the wand back on the handle. But definitely you know, some big steps forward for Rainbow with adding the electric incorporated in the hose and your Rainbow Mate. Here's something you don't really see too much either. It's your non-wettable adapter, which I think was basically just a little piece of foam that you stuck in the blower port to be able to catch some debris. You don't really need those. I think this one's pretty much smushed and disintegrated anymore from age. You can see how nice, you know, the illustrations were back then, adding a little bit of color. They're very vivid. And I love the paper that they printed the outside on, or the covers. I'm not going to show you everything, but just give you an idea of what's in these. Let me try and find the accessories and see if that arrow rope tool was included or not. I don't think it was. Here we go. Not on that page. And not on that page yet, but was not listed as an optional accessory. But there were some items that weren't, but you still could get them. Here's for your power nozzle. And then this is really nice, the paperwork for this. Came from the distributor it was bought from. It's nice they had their own envelopes printed up. I'm sure they didn't do this in-house because the date on this is 93, so I'm sure they wouldn't have had a printer to do it in-house. Here's actually kind of like the bill of sale. Installation checklist. August 25th of 93. Has all your serial numbers. What all was bought with it. All that good stuff. And this is, you know, saying about your trade-in is worth so much when you go to buy a new one, blah, blah, blah. So it's nice to have the complete paperwork for this vacuum. If you guys have any questions, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hope everyone has a great day.